Alright, this is Dark Prometheus. We're gonna try this again. Eastern Roman Empire. At the Imperial Legions, where we can levy units from friendly hordes, which I highly doubt we'll have any friendly hordes. An economic powerhouse, which increases trade, and that interest mechanic is powerful when used completely. Sometimes, I'd say sometimes the low P. We're playing on Legendary, so this is probably going to fail hardcore, but we'll see. I'll let everyone watch this, in case those haven't seen it.
The air was filled with smoke and blood. The Roman Empire was divided. From the shores of the Danube to the sands of Egypt and Arabia, the Eastern Empire sprawled. The West ripped itself to pieces, abandoning Rome, while the righteous looked east. The sun rose on Constantinople, God's new city, where the spirit of Rome prospered. Her people grew rich and powerful, paying neighboring kings to do their will. And behold, a red horse, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. Romans of the Eastern Empire, those architects of a new age and forgers of a new empire to light the world, they made ready for war. The late Emperor Theodosius decreed that Rome be divided, entrusting you with the bountiful East. Now the Empire
Put it
is
back in
danger.
here. Put it back in now. I don't have time right now.
Are approaching from the northeast,
I don't have time right now.
driving even the hardiest of barbarian tribes to flee before them. The Visigoths and their ilk migrate across your lands. They cannot be allowed to harm your people. Be mindful, too, of your southeastern territories. The Sassanid Empire is strong and will challenge you for dominion of the East. The West is guarded by the Western Romans, but they, too, are overstretched and under threat of barbarian invasion. It may be prudent to unite Rome under your banner and restore the Empire to her former glory.
That's something we're definitely going to be doing. I always thought this guy looked a little bit more ominous than anything. This robed cloak. Alright. Of course, it's like any other campaign. Survive till spring of 400. And you get 2,000 treasury. Couple of the other things in here I always thought interesting. So yeah, that same one. Total of 5 mercenary units, which we will have this. Maintain 75% Latin Christian in Thracia, which is the Constantinople area, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so that shouldn't be hard. Codification of laws. You can see here, that's right there. I think I'm gonna beeline over here to the military standardization, and then I'm gonna get code of laws from there. At least have 35% across all provinces. So we need to be able to look at that. That's an extra 1,000. Ensure there's no presidents with the Visigoths. So here's King Alaric, the dirty scum, over here. We're gonna certainly teach him a lesson. And make sure the Ostrogoths from the north don't come down. Typically, I don't see them come down all that much. Towards me, however. So our factionaire, inefficient administrator. Ooh, ooh, this is good right here, but that's from his wife. I'd rather have a +2 influence to him, but he's definitely going to be an army that grows up. Oh, he looks angry. Flavius Rufinus looks very angry. Ooh, and we got our first. Ooh, that's bad. Where's that corruption coming from? Untrustworthy. But I'll have illegitimate children. So which means we need a beeline to Vicarious. But he's going to be good when it comes to that. So he's actually going to be the one that goes into Thracia, I believe. Rufinus, you're going to Thracia. See our other statesman here. He's authority. He's an Inuk though, but he's a public order guy. Tax rate. So with him, he's gonna go in Macedonia. It's my two biggest problems. It's probably with the most population. Depending on those two generals here, if one of them is not a general, well, he's definitely, obviously. Let's see this one. And he's a defender. So he definitely is. So these two will be staying. And I'll do the usual movements I like to do. And there's a forced march down to Thessalonica. I can't recruit any mercenaries. Go over here. Can I recruit any mercenaries? No. Alright. So let's see. The one in Alexandria. Public order and another tax rate. This son of a governor. He's 19. We don't have any mercenaries down here. I don't think mercenaries spawn the first turn, if I'm not mistaken. It's really, really weird that a lot of places don't have mercenaries during this time. Maybe it's just certain places. Yeah, because they don't have them here either. Let's see. Flavius Caesarius. So he is definitely industrial buildings. So he's not your general type, but he's your general type. Does he have something else? Public order. So we're all merging him into here. This 19-year-old is going to be the one that takes over the reins.
Make haste, men.
Just because of this public order bonus. see how big this stack becomes after this.
Would that I were as swift as the angels.
So we disbanded those 2 legions. The reason
What
we
does
did
Rome
that
require of me?
is because we got a big stack down here now. And it's going to be big when we run functional specialization so we can get upgraded spearmen. Those are important when fighting this area. We definitely need
We hunger
to
for
figure
battle.
out what to do against Sassanids. So he's a commercial, he also lacks, so this guy is definitely not going to be
At your command.
holding a banner anytime soon. And here's another thing as well. So we got a decision. We can raise the Emperor, raise his army, and make him fight in the east. Did we already put the Emperor down? No, we did not. So corruption. And he is that. So we could theoretically.
Commander,
I think I'm gonna do that. Here's our faction guy. We're gonna reinstate. Let's go with the 10th Legion under our relentless attacker of Flavius Arcadius Augustus, our
how can I
emperor.
serve the people of Rome? Beginning my journey for Rome.
And we're really just gonna give him all of
Commander,
these units.
what does Rome require of me?
Because we want these guys to be
Ready for orders.
uh,
At once.
governors.
March.
They'll be exceptional governors.
We hunger for battle.
Alright, so here's the mercenaries I need. $15, so I have 4 here, 4 of these. Got all of those. Let's get one of these. And buy from here. So we got a full stacker
Ready for
that
battle.
has the Emperor in it. The Emperor's gonna level up. We're gonna start beating people's faces in with the Emperor. Another big thing is what province was it? Asia? Asia. So as you can see here, it has marble. It doesn't have a marble thing. So we are not having adequate marble taken out of this area. So we gotta rectify that. We're not having enough food in this area. So we need to rectify that. We're also gonna put local industry. And we're also gonna put a waterworks down. So we got that. And I think what we're gonna try to do is see if we can put a waterworks down in here. Put a workshop. But in all actuality, I'm actually gonna put a workshop here. With fountains, but we don't care about that. This has got a good amount there. So yeah, we're gonna put a local workshop here. Alright, since we got everything here, let's look. We can't assign him as a military count. He's a governor, so we're gonna assign him as a count regardless. We're gonna assign him. He's in Thracia, so we're gonna assign him. Oh, that's right. Our Emperor is the other one over there. So really, who's the next one that should get it? Because he's 19. He's the governor of Macedonia. Guess we'll put him here. Now diplomacy. Let's see how lucky we get here. Sometimes we're lucky, sometimes we're not. We'll see how lucky we are with some of the traits with the guys around us. Fix my screen on my laptop really fast. Let's make sure OBS working correctly. Yep. So we're getting good here. So everything is definitely going on. I really need to get a record thing up at the top right corner. It tells me exactly how long I've been recording. Instead of using a timer, probably look at investing in one of those. Invest some time in figuring that whole thing out. Anyway, here's Lazagox, one of our puppet states. You're a puppet state. You are just an ally.
Greetings,
Do I have
my friend.
all the
Greetings.
things?
I tingle with anticipation of
Yeah.
your noble and Greetings, my friend. Greetings.
Axiom
tingle
is
with
good.
anticipation of your
Will they take a defensive alliance? You don't have a sufficient wife.
I will be a patient audience for your speech. Sure that you come to deliver a profitable message.
Illicit tongue. Don't like that.
My salutations and the good wishes of the Emperor to you and yours. Of what
Mean,
would you
integrity when commanding. That is horrible. Passive, indifferent.
Do not wander in like a desert beggar. If you have something to say it like...
Alright, let's see what we can lock up for our...
Greetings, my friend. Greetings. I tingle with anticipation. My friend, you honor this place with your arrival.
Huh.
My friend, you honor this place with your arrival.
There's
My
not
friend, you honor this place with your
anyone
arrival.
that's really
Your
looking.
humble servant in matter. Welcome, honored emissary. Speak, and I will answer.
We're
with
talking
my
about an
master's
acid
voice.
tongue.
You have my attention. Now, do not try
Imitar
to...
don't have a... You still have a daughter. Huns aren't going to give me one of a war.
Do not attempt to
Franks.
sweeten truth with honey. Speak plainly,
Franks don't
and
have
I will
one.
deal honest.
What the
I'm
Gepids?
sure you have many pleasantries for me, but
Gepids
please
don't have
don't-
one. We're
Be
cautious.
welcome, I suppose. Now speak as you will, and try to be interesting.
Is he going to be governing? He's really not. Actually, he is.
I'm civilized.
Chances low. You know what? I'm going to go with... Well, let's see.
The door is open to you, but if you wish to go beyond the courtyard, I will do you the honor of listening to your terms, hoping to hear wisdom and profit in them.
Could take this right now.
Truly, my good and noble.
It's really not the greatest, but we'll take it.
Ready for orders.
Alright, so let's see. We got the technology, we did the diplomacy, did all that. Alright. Edicts. 128. Really, at this point, nothing's gonna help it. So I need to get down that. Macedonia. Macedonia's got fertile, but you're -3. You're actually going up? No, you're actually going down in Greco-Christian. You know what? I'm going to do this as well. I'm going to increase the growth here. Over... Actually, no. I'm going to do tax. Just end the turn here and see what happens. Did I hit it? Hung up there for a second. That's weird. There it goes. So Visigoths always attack the same location. Yep. No, this time they're coming from the other side. I had fog before, but now I at least know both armies are coming from opposite sides. And it's gonna be all about taking out the archers. I gotta stand my cavalry fast. I have a habit of charging my cavalry on when I think it's good. Just a little bit too early. So I catch some of the shaken cav that ends up keeping them in place, and the archers just pepper them, and I lose my cavalry without being able to break through with those shaken cavalry units. Otherwise, they'd be able to wipe out the majority of one army. So Ullrich's army on top of that, commanding the giants. You have Captain Vinicius, or Vetius Lepidus as my little general here, garrison guy. Garrison captain, I guess you can call him. In this case, I don't want to attack and take over catapults. Because if I do that in the actual engagement and I take out all the catapults in a one-on-one engagement with the actual army, I will take over those catapults. And that is something I would love to have without having to go in and make a new rally, was a rally field, and then go into one of those. Or maybe it's in the siege engine buildings, I don't know. I've never personally made one before. So, I'm gonna prove this like such. I'm right here.
Defensive testudo!
I'm gonna be in complete defensive testudo. My cohorts are gonna be here so they can throw some stuff down on them. I'm gonna keep you guys here. My timers went off, but we're gonna go until we finish this battle here. Because this should be such a short and sweet battle to the point that it's not going to be something that's going to take too long. I'll probably play it on fast speed just because it's going to be something that I'm not going to be able to hold out the longest. So I'm going to make sure nothing can mess me over from this direction. Let me make sure I have a good entry mass. I'm going to have it in here. You know what? I'm going to have an entry mass of here. Now this is something new I've never done. Because last time my general went down fairly early. But I'm going to put my Explorates right there. I've never done anything like this. Where I can move my Explorates out of the way if it's a cavalry charge.
Enemy reinforcements have arrived.
In other words, when it's anything else. Alright, the reinforcements are actually coming over there. So it may not be ideal. Let's speed this up. I don't know.
The enemy approaches. We are outnumbered.
So we got here, we got Gothic Warband. These Gothic levies are big, but when they go up hills, they're pretty vulnerable, which is what I like. I'm playing pickle with these damn guys. So I might have to go back and just subsequently just jam these guys back. Okay, let's go back and form Testudo.
The tower has been destroyed.
So they took that tower out fairly fast. Just as long as this unit stays hidden. Alright, let's move the Explorates back. The cab's gonna come straight in.
are trying to take out our general. Defend him.
So now you're gonna run up here, and you're gonna run up here. No, I don't think it's too early to do this, because right now I'm going to do this, and I'm going to pull up all of these. Entry mass. Boom. Biggest thing is they're shaking, wavering. Okay, so that charge worked out pretty good. What's going to turn in is, since they're running, and I want to make sure these guys don't come back to field battle. So they're too severely broken.
Men are wavering.
So I need a panzer and panzer and panzer and panzer and panzer. Or hammer anvil. What am I saying panzer for? Come on. Run. One. Run. Run. Fuck it. Alright, they'll stop. Need to hammer and anvil these guys from the back.
men have given up and are running for their lives.
That was a good charge. See? So I did get decisive defeat there. Did some good hammer and anvil attacks. Lark was the main army there. Lost all of his archers here, all of his archers here. These were the archers on the other end, so I wasn't able to touch. Let's do an elimination of 2 archer units. And look at the horses. 396. See how much time we're at right now. So we're at 37 right now. So once this loads up, we go into the end of the turn. We're going to end the video there. Of course, we weren't going to win this battle, but it was just all about trying to kill as many of them as possible. They have to camp out and replenish. On the other hand, we don't have to do that. So, with this battle, plus their army is split. So yeah, they did survive some of these units, but hey, King Alaric is going to end up getting smashed the next turn we go through. Especially when he starts heading towards Constantinople like he is doing right now. When we can bring in our combined forces and go through that way and take out King Alaric and subsequently focus on the other Visigoth army. Once those armies are dealt with, we can secure the northern border on our eastern side. Just build it up, and we can start building additional armies in the east. Our western border can be built up, but we can make more on the east.
What say your
Ooh.
generals? Are they
So if you
courageous?
say you want
Are
to
they
do
eager?
this, I want to have a payment. Say of 13.
The Lord is pleased.
Alright,
by
you
your
accept it. So yes, I will definitely honor a call to a nation I'll never see. Until I actually get over to your side and we're at war. I think when the Sluices do declare war, I may not call my allies in just to see. But I may individually call them and see if they'll come in at certain parts. But we'll go from there when we get to it. We got an Emperor's army and Amida. That's a full stacker. And I've had some tempting just off the wall battles using the Eastern Romans against the Seleucid Empire, Sassanids. Seleucids came further on, but before in previous Rome too. But the Sassanids have a huge cavalry advantage, huge. So using some of the cavalry that we get through that is very big. But like I said, we're going to end this episode here. Thanks for joining us. This has been Dark Prometheus. If you would like the video, go ahead and leave a like, show some support, tell me what I can do better, what I'm doing good on. Thanks. Out.